I never planned to tell this story. Some things stay buried because once you dig them up, your hands never come clean. My name is Daniel. This is how everything broke. After his mother died, the house became quiet. Too quiet. His father stopped smiling. He stopped cooking. He stopped caring about himself. The boy watched his father every day and felt afraid. Not afraid of being alone, afraid of losing his father while he was still alive. One night, the boy sat close to his father. "Dad," he said, "please, marry again." His father looked at him. "Why?" The boy answered softly, "Since Mom died, you are not happy. I don't know how to help you." His father said nothing, but those words stayed in his heart. Some weeks later, the school had a PTA meeting. The boy begged his father to come. That day, his father came to school. His class teacher welcomed him kindly. Her name was Linda. She smiled warmly. She spoke gently. "Your son is very smart," she said. "You are doing well." For the first time in a long while, the father smiled. The father and the teacher began talking often. They became close. Later, they got married. His father became happy again. He laughed more. He ate well. He slept peacefully. The boy watched his father smile and felt relieved. I did the right thing, he thought. But for him, life became strange. Seeing his stepmother every day was hard. At school, she was his teacher. At home, she was his stepmother. In school, she stood in front of the class holding chalk. At home, she stood in the kitchen cooking and cleaning. Some days, he would walk into the living room and see her kiss his father. Other days, he would see the same woman stand in front of his class and say, "Good morning, students." It confused him. One evening, while washing dishes, she said, "Do you know the proverb, killing two birds with one stone?" He looked at her confused. "What do you mean?" he asked. She smiled and replied, "It means getting two good things at once." After that day, her words changed. She praised him too much. She compared him to his father. She told him he was special. "Any woman would be lucky to have you," she once said. He felt uncomfortable, but he stayed quiet. One night, as he passed the hallway, he heard his stepmother speaking on the phone. Her voice was low. "He doesn't see it yet," she said, "but he will." He stopped walking. His heart beat fast. Who was she talking about? He stepped back quietly. One morning, his father packed his bag. He was traveling for work. Before leaving, he smiled and said, "Take care of the house." The boy nodded. As the door closed, the house became quiet again. That same morning, his stepmother did not get dressed for school. She stayed on the bed. Her voice sounded weak. "I'm very sick," she said. "I can't go to school today." She called him closer and showed him a paper. It was a doctor's report. "The doctor said I need rest and someone must take care of me." He read the paper quickly. It looked real. He felt worried. "Should I call my dad?" he asked. She shook her head slowly. "No," she said. "He will panic." As she was still talking, she tried to stand up. Suddenly, she slipped. "Ah!" she cried. She fell straight into his arms. Her body felt heavy. She closed her eyes. "I feel dizzy," she whispered. "I think I'm giving up." His heart began to race. He was scared. "Please, I'll call my dad," he said quickly. She opened her eyes at once. "No," she said sharply. Then she softened her voice. "Don't worry him. Just call my friend. She's a doctor." She gave him a number. His hands were shaking as he held the phone. Something didn't feel right, but he was afraid she might collapse, so he called. After the call, he helped her back to the bed. She held his hand tightly, too tightly. "You are very kind, just like your father." Her friend came rushing in that evening. She looked serious.
After checking her pulse and eyes, she nodded. "She is weak," the woman said. "Very weak." She turned to the boy. "Don't leave her alone," she warned. "She needs someone to talk to her constantly. Keep her awake." The boy swallowed hard. "Okay," he said. He stayed by her side. He read stories to her when her eyes looked tired. He cooked simple food. He cleaned the house. Sometimes she smiled at him and said, "You are better than a nurse." He laughed nervously. One night, the rain fell again. The power went out. Only a small lamp was on. They sat on the bed, facing each other. She looked better that night. Too better. She smiled and said, "Let's play a game. Truth or dare?" He hesitated. "Is that okay for you?" he asked. She nodded. "It will help me stay awake." He agreed. Then it was her turn. She looked at him for a long moment. Then she said softly, "I dare you to kiss me." His heart skipped. "Why?" he asked. She smiled. "Don't be afraid. It's just a game." Then they did. Day after day, strange moments kept happening. A long stare, games involving kiss. Each time he told himself, "This is wrong. This must stop." But his heart was weak. One afternoon, the sun was high. They thought they were alone. They were not. The front door opened softly. No knock, no warning. The father had returned early. He wanted to surprise them. He smiled as he stepped inside, until the smile vanished. He froze. His briefcase slipped from his hand. What he saw made his legs weak. His wife, his son, kissing